Hey, is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
Pasa el tiempo, pasan los años y la historia sigue igual. Ideales de pueblos ansiosos de justicia, ¿dónde están? Perseguidos, ignorados por los campos, la ciudad. Marcha el pueblo indignado, la gente, puño al frente, basta ya. Por un cambio y por la paz, por un cambio, por la paz, por un día nuevo, caminar por el cambio y por la paz, por un cambio, por la paz, por un día nuevo, caminar por el cambio y por la paz. Los culpables son los mismos y las víctimas también. Dominante poder de unos pocos es la historia y yo estaré por el cambio y por la paz, por el cambio, por la paz, por un día nuevo, caminar por el cambio y por la paz. En la lucha hay esperanzas porque hay gente como tú. Una historia, una lucha de pueblo, caminante hasta llegar por el cambio y por la paz, por el cambio, por la paz, por un día nuevo, caminar por el cambio y por la paz, por el cambio, por la paz, por un día nuevo, caminar por el cambio y por la paz. Thank you.
The show is Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin, and we have with us today a singer from El Salvador, Jorge Renderos. Please correct me if I have your pronunciation wrong.
That's my name. Yeah.
My Spanish is very poor.
And my English is.
We have common ground then. For the benefit of our English-speaking viewers. Maybe you can summarize the subject of the song you just gave us.
Yes, this song is, well, my music is peace and hope. This world is too much violence in this world. So I sing for peace and hope. And this song, that is the name, Changing for Peace. Changing for Peace. The time is passing, the years are passing, and the history is the same. Many people anxious, looking for justice. Where is it? So, but that is the main theme of this song. A change for peace. Everybody can change if they want.
I agree. It's a very hopeful theme.
Yeah.
That's kind of what this show is about, too, on a level.
Yeah. So that is my music.
So how did you happen to come to America?
Well, in my country, I was activist in the union workers, construction union workers. And in that time, we had a war. So, and to be in the union workers in El Salvador was being enemy of the government. So we were persecuted. So, and I had serious trouble there. So I was in jail. I was tortured, and I before to come here, I was fleeing, running from running to be captured for different countries. I went to Honduras, and they put me in jail because I was Salvadorian, and they saw that I had suspicious face. And I was 8 days and they were interrogating me about, I don't know how many times, 6, 8, 10, making me a lot of questions. You know, so, but after that, they deported me to El Salvador. Later, I went to Guatemala. Guatemala, my fingers were tortured, and I have to come back to El Salvador. They tortured me, they put me in jail, and I have to come back to El Salvador. I went to El Salvador, and the situation was the same, so I went to Mexico. Mexico, the same. They put me in jail, they made me go to work in the garbage trucks, so after some time they let me go. And I went back to El Salvador, and my father told me, the death squad is looking for you. Your friends are dead, so you gotta go. And I decided to come to the US. So when I came, I saw that I will go to pass on 1 year. So, but when I get here, I got in touch with the sanctuary movement, with the Presbyterian Church, and they welcomed me, and I was working with the human rights and talking about the situation in El Salvador, and I saw that was something important to do here. And since that time, I dedicate myself to talk about peace and hope. We discovered that war is very very tough to be in. That's why my songs speak only peace and hope. I'm against any war. Does not matter what the price is of the state, what they do. That I don't think that wars are necessary. If we want to understand that, but the situation is different. But I will be singing. I will be fighting. I will be singing. So.
Good. Why don't you sing us another song then?
Yeah. So. This song is dedicated to all of the participation of the women in the process for peace. Many women in El Salvador, union laborers, activists, they have been tortured and killed. And it's dedicated to the participation of the women who die asking for peace, asking for increase of salaries, asking for the rights of the workers. And they have been captured and tortured and killed. So this is for them and for the women that are continuing in this struggle for peace. The name is Light of the Moon. A la luz de la luna quiero escribir para ti. Abrazando mi guitarra pienso en ti. ¿Cómo explicarle al corazón? Hay cosas que yo no sé. Y en la distancia de la vida y en guerra te conociera, estabas tú. Luz de luna, piel de otoño y es de octubre tu mirar. Vientos de libertad, tu sonrisa y la esperanza seguiré. Vuela con el viento tu cabello, donde nació la flor faltabas tú. Caminaste por el campo, mariposas amarillas, ideales de profeta. Tu soñar, luz de luna, piel de otoño y es de octubre tu mirar. Vientos de libertad, tu sonrisa y la esperanza seguiré. Vuela con el viento tu cabello, donde nació la flor faltabas tú. Caminaste por el campo, mariposas amarillas, ideales de profeta. Tu soñar, luz de luna, piel de otoño y es de octubre tu mirar. En tus sueños cultivaron las sonrisas, las mujeres y los hombres que se aman, las escuelas para adultos y los niños juguetean. Gracias por tu amor, luz de luna, piel de otoño y es de octubre tu mirar. Luz de luna, piel de otoño y es de octubre tu mirar. You know what? I dedicate that song to a friend of mine. That day she came to and told me that what I will do that day. And that was about 8 o'clock. 9:20, she was killed. So I did that song for her. Her dream was that everybody in the country get educated. You know, I came from a country that it's a democracy, according to them. But a democracy with 65% of the ignorance. People do not read or write. In the years, the end of the 70s and the 80, 81, 82, they destroyed the schools. They killed the teachers. They closed the university. So that is some kind of democracy.
Doesn't sound like a democracy.
Yeah, I suppose.
How did you come to your love of music?
Well, it's the need to, well, I passed some hard time. Some days, one day someone told me, how did you cure yourself? I was in jail 27 days and I was tortured with electric shocks, capucha, and different kind of torture. They want names and addresses. But when I talk about that, so it's you know, my words get here. So, and I try to get out of that suffering through the music, to write that. You know, it's, one day someone told me, I was talking in a university, and they told me, what is your revenge with those people who tortured you? I have a revenge every day. I'm singing for peace. Yeah, I'm writing for peace. And I'm going to work for peace. You know, then themselves, then kids, then families will not suffer what I suffer, what I did suffer. So that is my revenge, to work for peace. So it's as I got in the music, I start to play and to write songs about peace and hope. And since 1997, when I was captured by the INS, they want to deport me to Salvador. So, and the first song that I did, I did in jail. The name is Why? Why? That song is a question, you know, why so much injustice? You know, so who did the war? Tell me why? There is no reason, you know. And there in El Salvador, the FMLN, the Farabundo Martí for the National Liberation, and someone told me, why did the FMLN the war? The FMLN did not the war. We start trying to educate people and demanding their right for the workers in the factories, protesting against the miserable salaries, protesting against the killing to campesinos, the killing to priests, the killings to nuns, the killings to teachers, but they start to kill people. Everyone who talk about injustice and liberty was killed. So we just had to defend ourselves. We didn't do the war. So this song say, no war, no more war. Say, I changed my rifle, my backpack, and my harness. Now I have a guitar, I sing, and I'm happy. Ride with me, no more war, no.
Cambia mi fusil, la mochila y los arnés. I'm sorry, this is not right. Okay. Cambia mi fusil, la mochila y los arnés. Tengo una guitarra, canto ahora y soy feliz. Me obligó la situación para ir a combatir. Ahora canto de alegría que la guerra terminó. Griten conmigo, no, 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 más guerra no, 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 más guerra no. Tuve miedo de morir, tuve miedo de matar. Disparé yo mi fusil deseando que exista paz. Paz es decir, respeto a los demás. Paz es decir, y tú y yo no guerras más. Griten conmigo, no, 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 más guerra no, 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 más guerra no. Tiempos de paz, grita un niño al nacer. Tiempos de amor, su madre alegre está. Paz por aquí, paz por allá. Vivir en paz, vivir en libertad. Griten conmigo, no, 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 más guerra no, 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 más guerra no.
Wow, that is the song. No más guerra, no. It's very serious to be in war. You see, that's I have a song. There is a name. I am going to dress in white. This song is in solidarity with the victim of the war. We know that the soldiers didn't do the war. You know, they are soldiers and they send them and they are fighting, but it's not of them fault. And it is not only for them, it's also the victim, you know, can you imagine? The mothers crying, mother crying, waiting that someday one big general or some one of the military come to them house and say, hey, here is the flag. It is your son. Be proud because he died. How will I be proud my son died? I wanted him alive. So they will not give me more cheap gasoline for that. So this is in solidarity with the victim of the war. So not only the soldiers in the families, also those childs in anywhere there is a war, in Iraq, in Colombia, whatever it is. You know, in the past, those child, they were drawing at the schools, rivers, father and a son fishing. Now they are drawing planes, throwing bombs. They are drawing a soldier killing someone. So that's not right. And that is something that I don't want to know. So now.
And we want to tell, just before you start the song, we want to tell folks how to get in touch with you. Your phone number I can read, 631-859-5140. And I can't read the email address. Is it Jorge?
Renderos Jorge.
Renderos Jorge at yahoo.com.
Hoy me vestiré de blanco, solidario por la paz, que haya paz entre los pueblos. de blanco me vestiré. Al soldado la esperanza y que ame en vez de odiaré, que regresen pronto a casa, su madre llorando está. Inocente, buen amigo, la guerra conocerá. Son heridas en la vida y nunca se borrarán. Hoy me vestiré de blanco, bombardearon las ciudades, qué dolor entre la gente, de blanco me vestiré. Y por ellos, por aquellos que no saben disparar, angustia, tierna inocencia, violencia respirarán. Hoy me vestiré de blanco, solidario por la paz, que haya paz entre los pueblos, de blanco me vestiré.
Yeah. I'm going to dress in white in solidarity for peace. The big peace between the people in white I'm going to dress. To the soldiers, the hope, to love and not hate. In white I'm going to dress. That is part of the song.
Thank you for coming
Thank
to
you very
share
much.
your stories and your story and your songs with us.
So,
Beautiful music.
thank you. So this next song is dedicated to the free trade agreements that they are doing to in Central America and I think all over the world. But sometimes those free trade don't help. some people, riches get rich, and so this song say that is this is the lament of the workers. This is the lament of the poorest people. This is the lament of the people who work in the sweatshops. Look at El Salvador.